good day. How is everyone? I hope you guys had a nice holiday. I just want to chit chat. I have a little bit of heaviness on me right now, just with life stuff, nothing in particular, but if you're new here, hey, thanks for finding me. My name's Audrey. That guy back there is my son, Jonathan, aka Johnny. He is special needs. He scared the lady at Starbucks the other day. She's like, oh my God, there's a man in your back seat. I'm like, oh, and it's just my son. He's special needs, and it's better for him to sit in the back seat. So she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. She thought I was being like kidnapped or something. Yeah, it's a nice day. It's 60 degrees out right now. It's about 12:45. And Johnny and I are just going to get out of the house for a few minutes. So my Christmases, sorry, that's him making noise back there. Christmas for me has always been a challenge. Because I grew up in a cult, I wasn't a participant, but my dad was, and of course he ruled the roost, so we weren't allowed to have Christmas or a tree. And actually I wrote a book about it. I haven't sent it to the publisher yet, but I talk about the damage that did to me, and I know it damaged my brother as well. My two sisters didn't really experience that at all because they're so much younger than my brother and I. My dad had left the church, so no Christmas. And then I go, I get married and, start my life, and I make Christmas what I wanted it to be as a child. So tons of gifts, baking, friends over. When I lived in Santa Cruz, I always had a full house. I didn't care. It was like an everyday thing. Come over. I got the kids, I got dogs and a cat, and I don't care. The house was small, so it's not like there was a lot to clean up or anything. I just loved it. I really loved that kind of lifestyle. It was in a domestic marriage, so that didn't last, but Christmases were fun in that way. And, doing Christmas crafts, it was just a really fun time. And I think it was pretty fun for quite a while. So, oh, come on, guy. So, when the kids were little, I think it was still really fun doing all the shopping and wrapping and all that. And, I pretty much gave my kids, as a single mother, anything they wanted, which I'm not advising to do that. But yeah, my kids were spoiled. And I have to pull myself back from doing that even now. But then, my son Ben left when he was 12 to go live with his dad. And so I had Sarah, and then, Sarah was upset because Ben left. And so I was dealing with that. And then I started to see there was something wrong with Jonathan. So I had, a lot of stress from that. And then Sarah, by this time, Sarah was 8th grade, freshman high school. That's always fun as a parent. JK, it was a nightmare. And just trying to deal with that and the anger of the teenager and judgment from the teenager. And, at one point, Ben and I weren't even talking for a good solid year at least. And it's I always looked forward to Christmas anyway, that was always the one day we knew was going to be a safe day. And I it's interesting to me because today, we're after Christmas. But if it was Christmas today, everyone you drive by or you see in the store, if you're out shopping or something, it's oh, hi, Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas, happy. And as a YouTuber and Instagrammer, the comments would read as such, you know, hope you have a good Christmas, blah, 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 you know, all that stuff. But after that, after Christmas, the next day, it's like gone. We don't have that happiness anymore. So for me, someone prone to depression, it really affects me. And this year, for the first time in probably my life, I have not taken down the Christmas decorations yet. Let's see, Christmas was Wednesday, today's Saturday, so it's been a couple of days. Normally by this point, everything's gone, everything's put away, it's, you know, stored and all that. Somebody's having fun. What do you see, John? You see people? What do you see? Sometimes we see a horse. She's really pretty. I don't know if it's a girl or boy horse. Because my street is like the last street in the city. And then after that, it's just all country farms and stuff. And so we get a lot of horses kind of in our neighborhood next on the side of our street. And the horse likes to do this real fancy prancing. He's really cute. So this year I have left the ornaments out, or, you know, all the decor is out still. And I told my husband, yeah, I'll get it in about a week or so. But now today I feel like, I'll just get out a couple of the empty boxes and, you know, just get the easy stuff down in the house. Let's see, I see my husband texting me. Yeah, so if I get a chance, I will maybe pull out the boxes and just grab like the stockings and some easy things I can grab off shelves and stuff. And I'm hoping next year we will be in our new home that we're going to buy. And once we move into our own home, we're renting right now, but once we buy our house, I'm really hoping, I'm just gonna go nuts. I am putting everything out, because why have it? Why keep it if it's gonna stay in the box? But at this house in particular, I don't need everything out. I don't have enough space. You know, we had bought that house in Vermont, which was over 4,000 square feet, and this house here is just 2,000, and so, you know, I don't need so much stuff. So anyway, next year I'm looking forward to. Fingers crossed. Pray for us that we can get a freaking house in 2025. Really, please. Turn that back on. Okay, can I pause this? Okay. Yeah, so hello. Oh gosh. I'm just going down like one of the main streets. It's a busy street. But I'm going to turn around shortly and head back. Loads of laundry to do. You know, Johnny still wears pull-up underwear. So we do put them in bags when they're dirty. You know, a bag per little diaper and stuff. I accidentally threw one in the laundry without it even being in the bag. And it has just made a catastrophic mess in the washer and the dryer. And I had to do a steam run, you know, cleaning out the washer. Then I had to run the dryer on the clean cycle for that thing too. And the clothes were all fuzzy. It was just disgusting. So now I'm kind of backlogged with just normal laundry stuff. So I have definitely a lot of laundry to do today. Still trying to catch up. Okay, John, let's see what street this is. We're going to turn down that street. Yeah, look at that school. There's so many schools here. So many. I love some of these old houses. They're just so cool. There's a part in San Jose, Meridian, if anyone's from San Jose area. the Meridian area, like, what is that, Minnesota Street? Oh God, what is it called? I have forgotten. I've forgotten what that area is called. Anyway, like, it's like a storybook street. Big, big billowing trees with old homes that have been redone. They're just fantastic. But Chase says we have to buy a new house. No more old houses. This is going to be our forever home. And we're not getting any younger, so we need a house that's going to last, you know, until it's time for us to perish. Yeah. So I don't know if I've mentioned, but Benjamin's been doing home health care. So he has had a couple clients, a husband and wife, and the husband died just before Christmas, like maybe 5 days before Christmas. And so the funeral was yesterday. So, and it's funny because Ben's so white, you know, he has kind of blondish hair and stuff. And okay, wait, what? Where am I going? Okay. And because it was a Hispanic family. Oh, I think, are they Hispanic? They're like Mexican, Filipino, and something else. So they're dark, is my point. And Benjamin is like very not dark. He's very white. And everyone's like, who's he? Who's that guy? And Ben's like, yeah, I was his caretaker. And they're like, oh my God. They can't believe Benjamin has 25% Hispanic in him because I'm half Mexican. Anyway, it's been an experience for Ben to lose a patient like that. And, but he's dealing with it. It's sad. We feel that loss, even though it's not somebody we were related to. He didn't know the man for more than a few months. And, it's also the same feeling, I dare say, Jonathan's bus driver feels now, because he graduated college, special needs college, basically is what it is. He timed out, he aged out because he's 22. So school's done. He's gone as far as he can possibly go. And his bus driver is like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to miss him. I miss him already. And he's right here. And I'm not, I'm upset. And that's how I always was at school when I worked at school. Whether it was just a 2-week break or summer break was hard, into the school year when kids were graduating or not coming back to our campus anymore, always difficult for me. I've always had a difficult time with separation. I hate it. It's like sometimes I feel like, well, I don't want to know anybody. I don't want to work in a school anymore. I don't want to know any kids because they leave, and that kind of feels like my own children. It's that kind of same feeling that my own kids have caused. It's called growing up. It's not like my kids have done anything wrong. My daughter wanted to move. She moved to the other end of the country. Actually, I didn't know the country was as far east as it is. I always thought New York was the end. I thought New York was on the ocean side and, all those other New England states. But no, next to New York, you have Vermont. That's where my daughter's at. And then you have New Hampshire. And then you have Rhode Island. And then you have Maine. So my daughter's actually 3,200 miles from me. So it's hard, but honestly, I'm gonna suffer with this the rest of my life. I just am. I'm just someone. I enjoy my kids, and I just want them. I know they're not perfect, but I just want to be near them. But I can't put that responsibility on them. They want to go out and have their own freaking lives and stuff, and so did I when I was younger. I left, but I always came back because of divorce. How many times have you been married, Audrey? I try and forget. I hate it. I hate the divorce part of my life. It's yucky. John, you'll never have to get divorced. That's good. You'll never have PTSD from the military. That's good. Huh? Yeah. Ooh, it's now 62 degrees. Nice. Okay, you guys, tell me what you think is going on. He's just there, floating, floating. I think we had 3 of those. They're really big. I don't know if he's on his last leg. There's those guys, these like neon kind of fish. And then there's a thing with claws in here somewhere. He's always hiding. When he comes out, it terrifies me because I forget that he's in there, and he starts clawing at the tank. I am terrified of fish. Terrified. Terrified. Oh, look at their little thing tipped over. So when we move, I guess we'll have to put them in the bucket like we did before, but this time it won't be across country. It'll just be hopefully a half hour or so. Anyway. Sounds pretty though. Okay, you guys, I'm down here. I want to show you something I recently bought on Amazon. I bought it, where's the camera? I bought it about a month ago, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And what it is it's a set of 6 taper candles. They have the fake little flame on top that kind of glows when you when they're on. Now, these are on a timer. These are on a timer, and on the bottom here, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a picture of a button on and a button off. And so make sure this is depressed when you want it to go on automatically. So go through, make sure they're all pressed down. One reason I love these is because they're rechargeable. And I don't mean with batteries. I hate batteries. I hate batteries. Do you hear me? I hate them. God, it's such a pain. So what this has is a little charging station. And the candles fit right inside. And it has the USB plug. It does not come with a brick. This is called a brick. This brick is from, I think, Chase's cell phone or something. So I'm just gonna borrow it. I'm gonna stick it in down here on the side. And then it starts lighting up. Let me turn this light off. So it starts lighting up. So you know that it's ready to take the candles. And if you, again, look on the bottom, there's a couple little tabs, I guess is a good word. And you want to make sure that when you set it in, and you feel it go into the tab. Okay, so the light is on, it's red because this one needs to be charged. So I'm gonna go through, put them all in. I want them the same amount charged. I want them all to be the same. I don't wanna have to be replacing one here, one there. Just do them all. There's a setting for 2 hours, 4, 6, or 8 hours. You can have them look like a candle, just kind of glowing and flickering, or you can just have it straight onward, just on. It does come with the remote. These are wax on the outside, so they look like candles. They're waxy, so you want to be careful not to accidentally stick your nails in them or something, or throw them around, or let the dog or cat near it. Okay, so now they're all red, so they're charging. And I want to make sure these are all off at the same time. When they're ready, this will light up green solid. If you notice, this one's green flickering. I don't know if you can see that. It's green flickering right here. When it's ready, it'll be solid green. So you just leave it. It doesn't take super long. Just leave it for a little while and come back and check it. Here is the remote. So on, off, 2, 4, 6, 8 hours. And then mode. Do you want candle mode or a light mode? And then you can dim this. You can dim it or make the candles brighter. So obviously if you have them on the dimmer setting, they'll last longer. The charge will last longer. All right, let's wait for these to charge and then I'll show you where I put them in my house. Okay, you guys. So it took about 4 hours for the candles to turn green. So they're all green. And let's go ahead and pull them out gently. Okay. Now it is daytime now. It's kind of gloomy and foggy out. So when I turn these on, you should be able to see them. Normally I don't want them on at this time of day. It's about 11 in the morning, but for demonstration purposes, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do it anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and use this remote. Let me turn this way. I'm going to use this remote and turn them on. I know I still have one thing of Christmas right here. This garland with the lights in it. That's the only thing Christmas I still have up. But I'm going to leave it up for a little while. It's just nice and it gives us some light in the evening time instead of turning on a lamp and stuff. Anyway, in case you're wondering. All right, so taking these off, I'm going to hit the on button. Make sure they're all on. This one's not on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all on. Okay. I'm going to tell it I want 2 hours. Okay. And then I want it on light. I don't want candle. I want lights. I don't want the flickering. So now they should all be straight and not flickering. And I'm going to turn them down. There's 3 settings. So like light, normal, and bright, I guess would be a good way to explain it. So, okay, so now let's go around. I'm just going to show you where I'm going to put these. All right, let's go. This is the entryway, and it's always kind of dark in here. I can open this a little bit, but it's a dark corner. So I have this cute little picture back here that I got at a thrift shop. Super love it. It's a little picture. So I'm just being kind of unconventional, I guess. I'm just going to stick one in there. And I keep this one in here. I like it right there. So it just kind of gives a little bit of light over there in that corner. Dark over there. All right. And then over here, sorry, I didn't clean up yet this morning. Over here, I have this fabulous vase that I thrifted. Down here, look, I still have the price on it, $2.99. Where's the camera? $2.99. I need to take that off. Anyway, there's 2 more of these in different shapes, so I have my eyes out at the thrift stores to find the 2 accompanying pieces to this. But I've been putting 1, 2, and 3. Oh, hi, kitty. I see a kitty down there. Hello. So I put 3 in that vase right there. You want to say hi? Hello. That's my baby. That's my latte cat. He's the boss of everybody. All right, let's go into my room, master bedroom here. And still playing around with this area here. Okay, was it in? Yeah, it's in this one. Okay. So I put one right there. There's the baby camera monitor. I have this picture I got. Oh my God, I love it so much. I saw it at the thrift shop and then I didn't get it. And then I waited like a week to go back and he was still there. Oh God, love it so much. All right, now this string's attached to some flowers, so I just kind of throw that out of the way. These roses I dried. There's eucalyptus in there and some baby's breath. This was the absolute most adorable bouquet I've ever seen in my life, and it was miniature. It was so cute. So I knew right away I was going to dry them so I could keep them. Okay, and so I just stick however I can get it in there. Like that. So that way I have a little bit of light in that corner. Yeah, and that's it. So that's the vlog for this week, and I'm gonna try and be better and do more videos, just put more, I don't want to say time into it, but more thought. Sometimes I struggle with procrastination, not because I don't want to do something. It's just part of my brain, how it works and stuff. But I love doing these vlogs for you guys and just talking with you. I miss people. So I think this channel has like 450 or so subscribers. So every single one of you means something to me. And as we head into this new year, 2025, I hope you will stick around. Always, please feel free to put any suggestions in the comment section as to what you want to see me do. What do you want to see me do? Do you want me to do things outside the house, in the house? If you have questions about whatever. I have a special needs son. I've been married for 3.5 years. Yeah, I just have a lot of life experience. And also don't forget about the book I just published. That is out now. The links are in the description box below. If you want to talk about the book, which has to do with living after loss, after someone we love dies. And yes, that includes our animals, because our animals are people too. They just are. They have souls. They are important and difficult to handle when they pass. Also the guilt about putting our animals down, you know, that weighs so heavily on us when we have to do that, and how to cope with that too. I appreciate you guys. Have a safe New Year's Eve. We'll be at home, all of us here. So you know where we're at. So I hope you guys are safe, and I'll see you real soon. All right. Take care. Ciao. Happy New Year.